Good morning, children. I'm so happy to welcome you all to another online class. Children, I'm so excited to meet you all in this online class. I hope even you are so excited to know what is today's class about. Yes. Okay. Before getting into our lesson, do you have pen now? Are you ready with your pencil, your eraser, and your science classwork or your rough note to take down the notes? Good. Now we'll move on to today's class. Today also we will continue with the bridge lesson. The lesson is about sedimentation, distillation, decantation, and filtration. Yes, these are the separation processes. We will be looking into each one into detail now. The first one, sedimentation. What is sedimentation? It is one of the separation process where insoluble substances are used to separate. Okay? I want you to look into this picture. See this picture? We have a beaker, we have water, and we have insoluble substances. Children, in last class I was just teaching you about soluble and insoluble substances. Isn't that? Yes. Insoluble substances are substances which are not soluble in liquid. For example, sand and flour. We saw that example. Here we are taking sand and mixing it into the water. When we mix it into the water and leave it for some time, what will happen, children? Yes, you're right. The sand will be settled down in the beaker wherein a clear water will be seen on the top. As this picture tells you about, the clear water is settled on top wherein the sand is settled down. Okay, this is called sedimentation. Okay, the insoluble substance which is settled down, okay, is called as sediment. Okay. Can you see here? This part is called sediment. The substance which is settled at the bottom is called sediment, and the water which is above the sand is called as clear water. So this process is called sedimentation. Children, now, okay children, the second method which we are going to look into is decantation. Children, this is also one of the separation process. Okay, this is a process after sedimentation. That is, the clear water which is being obtained after sedimentation is transferred into another container, and it is without disturbing the particles which is being settled at the bottom is called decantation. Here, see this picture over here. This part we saw it in sedimentation. Now here we are pouring out the clear water into another container. We are not disturbing the particles which is being settled in the beaker. We are just pouring the clear solution into another container. This process is called decantation. You understood, children? This process is called, that is transferring the clear water, is called decantation. Okay, the next one which we are going to look into is filtration. Okay, the filtration is also one of the separation process. Here we are going to use insoluble substances. The liquid which we collected in the decantation, right? We cannot say that liquid as a clear liquid. Okay, we are going to use that liquid. That liquid might have some insoluble substances which cannot be seen through our eyes. So that liquid, that insoluble liquid, we are going to use a filter paper. We are going to use a filtration process, and then we are going to get a clear liquid out of that. Okay, we are going to use a filter paper. Do remember, in filtration process we will be using a filter paper to get a clear water. Okay, can you see the image over here, children? For filtration process, see the things which has been required. Okay, materials. You need a conical flask, you need a funnel, you need a filter paper, then you need the solution to get a clear liquid. Okay, so this solution that we got in the decantation, that solution is poured into the filter paper. Here the filter paper is kept inside the funnel and the liquid is poured in the filter paper. What happens? The insoluble substance that is being filtered in the filter paper, and you get a clear solution in the conical flask. Okay, the insoluble substance that is settled in the filter paper is called residue. I repeat again, the insoluble substance that is in the filter paper is called residue. So to get a clear liquid, we use the process called filtration. So moving on to the next process called distillation. So far we learnt about sedimentation, decantation, filtration, now distillation. This method is used to purify liquid. Okay, here a solution is heated. In soluble and insoluble class, I told you what is a solution. A substance when mixed with a liquid, it should dissolve completely. That is called as a solution. So here the solution is heated, then liquid evaporates. When we heat the solution, then the liquid evaporates. The liquid in the solution is evaporated and it is collected into a container in the form of droplets. Okay, now I will show you what are the things needed to do the distillation process. See this picture, children. Can you see this picture? You need a distillation flask, you need a burner, okay, then you need a condenser to cool the vapor which comes out from the distillation flask. Then you need a beaker over here to collect the pure water. Okay, see now here in this process, the salt water is added in the salt water here is a solution, okay, that is added in the distillation flask, and when the burner is kept at the bottom, when the solution is heated, what happens? the liquid vapor, okay, evaporates and it moves into this tube. Okay, it moves here. So when the vapor is hot, when it moves into this tube, there is a condenser over here where it has a cool water. So that the cool water, what will happen, the cool water will cool the vapor. Okay, vapor. So can you see here, the steam is condensed here. The steam is condensed in the tube, cooled by water. So when the steam moves there, it is being cooled by the cool water which is present there. Then what happens? That vapor comes out over here in the form of a droplets. That droplets are pure water. Okay, you get a clear solution. This is how distillation is being done. I will show you another picture which will tell you exactly how the process happens over here. See, the burner is over here. Can you see your children? The burner, okay, the water, the solution is heated, the vapor, okay, the vapor moves over here and then it comes out in the form of droplets which is collected here at the other end using a container. Children, this is the distillation process, okay. Children, now it's question and answer time. I will show you the process. You have to tell me the process name. Okay? Whom shall I select? Yes. Pravati, can you tell me what is the name of this process?
Yes, miss. The insoluble substance is settled down, so it is called sedimentation.
Yes, you're good, Pravati. It is correct. It is called sedimentation. Okay. The second process. Lakesh, can you see this process? Okay. What is the name of this process?
The filter paper, the funnel is there, then it is filtration.
Yes, you're correct. It is filtration. Okay. Next, Sakshi. Can you tell me what process is this?
Transferring the clear liquid into another container. Yes, miss, it's decantation.
Yes, you're correct. It is decantation. Okay, the last process. Samuel, can you tell me the process name, ma? For this one, the last process.
It's distillation, miss.
Yes, Samuel, you're correct. It is distillation. Very good, children. Everyone answered it correctly. Children, now we have come to the end of this lesson. So along with this video, children, topic video, we are sending you a supplementary video. Do watch it to get more information about this separation process. Then We are sending you a content PDF. Do not worry. How will I learn about the separation process? We are sending you the content PDF. Go through the material so that you know more about this separation process. Then we are sending you Kahoot. Yes, Kahoot. You love it, right? You have to enter your admission number and name without fail, children. We are not sending you any test, children. Only Kahoot is sent with this lesson. Play the Kahoot without fail. Children, do come to your Zoom class. Okay? If you have any doubts regarding this lesson, please make a note of it and ask me in the Zoom class. Have a beautiful weekend, children. Bye. Take care.